How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Number 6, Callie Geiger. Number 11, Ava Toskos. Number 14, Hannah Johnson. Number 15, Krista Jackson. Number 18, Reagan Leonard. Number 19, Bailey Long. Number 20, Mia Schleuder. Number 24, Sydney Schmitz. And number 31, Isabella Witt.
We're on record.
Backup starters from Canterbury. In goal, number 0, Gabrielle Carey.
But I'm not.
Number 1, Mackenzie Wilhelm. Number 2, Elizabeth Lombard. Number 4, Bryn Sigler. Number 5,
It's not doing
Savannah
anything.
Hollis. Number 8, Meredith Wojcicki. Number 9, Lily Peters. Number 10, Miriam Dixon. Number 11, Gabby Hamilton. Number 13, Emma Case. And number 16, Haley Hobbs. Everybody,
Not
please
yet.
stand, gentlemen, remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag
jeez. This is stupid computer.
Right there, you're right.
She's like reaching for the ball.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SummitCitySports.com as we're filming live high school soccer on SummitCitySports.com tonight. Tonight we've got for you the home team, the Canterbury Cavaliers, and they host the Carroll Lady Chargers. For the Lady Chargers, their starters tonight on defense are number 4, Reagan Sanderson. She's a sophomore. In the midfield, number 5, Madison Rudolph, a senior. A forward, number 6, Callie Geiger. A midfielder, number 11, Eva Toscos. She is a senior. A defensive player, Hannah Johnson, number 14. Another defender, number 15, Krista Jackson, a senior. On defense, Reagan Leonard, a sophomore, number 18. Number 19, Bailey Long. She'll be a midfielder. Maya Schussler, she will be a forward. Sydney Schmitz will be a forward, number 24. And in the goal tonight, a sophomore, number 31, Isabella Whitty. For Canterbury, they'll start tonight in goal. Gabriella Karen, 0. Number 1, Mackenzie Wilhelm, a junior, a midfielder. Number 2, Elizabeth Lombard, a junior, a midfielder. Number 4, Brian Sigler, a freshman, is on defense. Number 5, Savannah Hollis, a senior, on defense. Number 8, Meredith Wojciechowski, a junior, in the midfield. Number 9, Lily Peters, she is a senior and a forward. Miriam Dixon, a freshman, also a forward, number 10. Number 11, Gabby Hamilton, a senior, a midfielder. Number 13, Emma Case, a senior, and she'll be on defense. And number 16, Haley Hobbs, a sophomore, a midfielder. Carroll, for thus far, has controlled tempo and kept the ball mostly on the Cavaliers side of the field. Right now they control the ball. That's number 20, Maya Schussler, and she'll send it ahead to Eva Toscos, and she'll try to push it up. And it looks like she may have kicked the ball just a bit out of bounds. No, she keeps it inbounds, crosses the front of the goal, and goes all the way across the field. Number 6, Kelly Geiger, passes that ball to number 24, Sydney Schmitz. Carroll once again, now they'll swing it, try to swing it all the way back around, and they'll give the ball away to the Cavaliers. A nice play by number 8, Meredith Wojciechowski. She's got control of the ball. She'll send it ahead now. And now the Cavaliers on the run, but they have no numbers back there, and they will give up the ball, and quickly Carroll will send the ball back up over midfield. And there's a nice tackle there, and a couple girls go down, 2 for the Cavaliers and 1 for, and they're going to call her onside, and that'll be number 20. She'll get into the box, and she'll turn, and then the ball's nicely defended by Madison Rudolph as number, I believe that was 20. Maya Schussler tried to get in there to stop him. We have a timeout on the field for an injured player. And we'll see if we have a sub come in here as they're attending to number 11. That's Gabby Hamilton for the Cavaliers. And they will have a sub come in. And that is number 15, Isabella Habig. It'll be a side kick for Carroll as they will kick from our side. Carroll in their road blue uniforms with white lettering. The Cavaliers in their home whites with blue lettering. Here's a corner, cross right in the middle, and right on the mark is Callie Geiger, and she heads it out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick. Well defended by the Cavaliers there. Now it'll be a chance for the Cavaliers to control the ball here. They'll send it long. About a quarter of the field there. And now Carroll once again will take over the ball. Schussler will send it up to number 11, Toscos, and she's stopped there. Nice defense by the Cavaliers. Ooh, a good tackle by number 19. And here the ball is sent out, but it'll be out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in to the Cavaliers. For the majority of this first half, it's been all Carroll in the Cavaliers' territory. Here's a throw in. It's thrown in. Nicely picked up by number 1, Wilhelm. And the ball will go out of bounds again. And once again, it'll be a free throw to be thrown in by number 5, Hollis. She'll get it in. They give it up once again. And now Carroll with some numbers here. See if they try to go across. They do, and Geiger with nice position there. She'll turn and fire with the left foot, and it's off, and then she'll kick another one with the left foot, and it goes over the top of the goal, and it'll be a goal kick to the Cavaliers. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports and like our Facebook page, SummitCitySports.com. Here's the kick once again. They'll send it up, and it's controlled now by the Cavaliers. And now they look to push the ball up the field, and they've got some numbers there. Peters has it, and she'll give it up to number 2, Lombard. And now Carroll with some nice defense. They take the ball away, and now Callie Geiger has it for Carroll, and she'll go up the left sideline. She kicks the ball out in front. Peters trying to defend that. She's just a step behind her. Callie Geiger will send it across. It'll go off of the goalie, I believe, and out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for the Cavalier. For the Chargers. Corner kick now by Carroll, and they'll kick it in the cross, and they'll send it high up into the box. It deflects off somebody, and then some good defense by the goalie for the Cavaliers, Gabby Karen, as the ball came right to her at the last second as it was deflected. And now she'll free kick it up to about midfield. A header back into the middle of the field, and there's some good stop there by Carroll, and they'll look to reset. They're right in front of us here. Number 18 has it. That's Leonard, and now the ball will be switched back around the other way. Leonard once again with the ball, and they'll shift it all the way back into the backfield as number 4 has it, Sanderson. And Carroll has moved the ball all the way around the field, and they kick it out of bounds as they're trying to get it to Callie Geiger, and the Cavaliers control the ball with the throw-in. Callie Geiger steals it again, but then it's deflected. It goes right back to Carroll. Very nicely done by Carroll. And here's another run by number 10, Schuster. She's got to run at the goal, and it'll go right by the goalie and in for the first points of the game. Carroll on the board at the 11-minute mark. So that goal is for Schuster. She scores the first goal of the game. Most of this first half has been played in the Cavaliers' territory, and we're ready to start once again. And the Cavaliers will control. They'll send it up, and they give it away, and nice kick right back up by the defender for Carroll. Now Carroll, once again, they'll reset. Carroll's really good at swinging the ball from side to side right now. Carroll push. Couple defenders come up. Nice defense there by Bryn Siegler. Now Carroll once again on the left side of the field. They send it into the middle, but it's a giveaway right back to the Cavaliers. Carroll once again, this is the deepest the ball has been. It'll deflect off a Cavaliers player, and now Peters down there mixing it up with a couple of the Carroll players, and see if we have a free kick here. We do. And now the Cavaliers will have it on the Chargers side of the field. And they'll have a free kick from in between the center mark and the 54 box. Here's the kick. It's kicked on, sent in. It'll go across and be controlled. That deflection actually helps the Cavaliers, and now they'll try and reset it. They get it into the middle there, and it's given away right back to Carroll. Now given right back to the Cavaliers. Emma Case there. She'll send it forward, and it'll deflect off of, I believe, the Carroll player and out of bounds. And it looks like it will be controlled in the – we have a sub coming in. This is number 15 goes back out, and the injured player, number 11, Gabby Hamilton, will return to the lineup for the Cavaliers. Now, Callie Geiger just runs right in there, knocks the ball away, and it goes out of bounds and back to the Cavaliers. They'll have another throw-in right in front of the Cavaliers bench. Carroll leads 1-0 here. Early, and here's another ball sent on to Schuster. She looked like she was offside, but they're going to call her good. She kicks it forward. She gets by a defender. It deflects off the goalie. Oh, and there I believe will be nothing called there. As Schulter bumps the Cavaliers player completely out of bounds, and now the Cavaliers will have the ball. As the clock ticks down here, we're at the 26-minute mark. Here's the goal kick, bounces off the Carroll player, and it's picked up, and now they're going to give a free kick to Carroll. Eva Tosco, she will have to start the play here for Carroll. Look to see, she sends it through, but nobody's on the run over there. It'll go out of bounds back to Canterbury. And it'll be a goal kick once again for the Cavaliers, as they've had the ball mostly in their territory for the whole entire first half. Here's a kick controlled by Callie Geiger. She heads it forward, and now it's picked up by number 22, Kelsey Hoot, who checked in. Be another goal kick back to the Lady Cavaliers. Here's the kick, almost right to midfield. I think that was headed by, well, a couple girls, and now the Cavaliers will try to control it. Instead, it goes back to Carroll. A good defense there by the Cavaliers, and now they will have the ball, and they'll try to make something happen here at the 24-minute mark. The ball will go off of the defensive player, number 7. Toscos will go out of bounds and throw in to the Cavaliers. Looks like we got another sub back out on the field. That ball's deflected once again by the Cavaliers, or excuse me, by the Chargers. That ball just bounding around out there. Now Carroll will reset it. They'll send it back and then kick it forward once again. It'll deflect off of a couple players. And Bryn Siegler there, she'll just knock it out of bounds, and now that'll give the Cavaliers the chance to reset their defense. Ball sent forward by the Cavaliers, defended once again by the Chargers. Chargers playing some inspired defense here in the first half. Now Carroll once again looks to send this ball all the way back around. They will. They'll come around all the way to this side as number 12, Messman, moves it forward, and she'll get it up to number 17. That's Audrey Vence. Once again, they control it. They'll send it through right between two players. A good pass there. But Carroll once again will get it back. It's sent out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in to Carroll. So after the good pass there, now it'll be a throw-in as number 12 will try to throw it in. That is Grace Messman. She'll throw it in, and Hoot, a freshman, she tries to get it. Now she gets it back off the deflection. It deflects off a couple players, and see who they call this. It will be Carroll ball once again as a throw-in down here from the right corner. There's a deflection, goes right back to Carroll. Now Carroll looks, they center it, and there's a shot on goal. It deflects, and the goalie will pick it up for the Lady Cavaliers. 1-0 the score here at the 22-minute mark of the first half. A good header, but it goes right back to the Cavaliers. Nicely defended there by the Cavaliers. Now they look to push it. They got some numbers up there. Oh, number 12 didn't see the ball coming, but it comes right back to number 1, Mackenzie Wilhelm. And now she'll get it again, and she'll try to kick it forward. She chips it up there, defended by the Chargers and sent back the other way. A lot of subs here early in this first half, and that's given away. See if Wilhelm can come up with it. She does. And now it's cleared into the middle of the field. Oh, and it goes right under the foot of number 17, Schoppel. Oh, a nice forward kick there by Carroll. And wisely sent out of bounds by number 13, Emma Case there. She stopped the momentum of number 17, Audrey Vence. Throw in comes to Vence here. She'll get it back in the middle. The grass is really thick here on the field tonight. I was down on the field before the game. Callie Geiger comes to get the ball, and she's got a wide open net if she can get there. It deflects around to Vence, and it's out of bounds. I believe they called maybe offsides on Carroll. Like I was saying, the grass is super thick out here. It's probably about 3.5 inches long, and you really have to put something on the ball to get it to scoot across this grass. Here's the goal kick. Deflects off of the Carroll player, and now they will pick it up. Number 17 has it, Audrey Vence, and she comes up the right side. She's got to run now. Nice defense by the Cavaliers. Down to the 18-minute mark here in the first half as we're having some technical difficulties here as Carroll still leads 1-0. 18:25 remains here in the first half. Past the midway point as Carroll's controlled the ball for the majority of the first half. Now the Cavaliers have a chance to move the ball forward. They really have had no numbers when they get on the side of the Carroll side of the field. Now they do have some numbers here. They kick it in the middle of the field, but nobody there except for one Carroll player. She'll send it back to one of the defensive players, and now they'll look to move it forward with one of their midfielders. The ball will be deflected out of bounds, and once again, it'll be a throw-in, and quickly a throw-in, but we had a couple subs ready to come in for Carroll, and that will have a stop and play, and Carroll will have the ball to throw in right in front of the Cavaliers bench. And now Carroll will swing it all the way back around from left to right. Number 24 will control Schmitz, and now she'll give it up, and The Cavaliers look to attack, but it's defended once again nicely by the Carroll Lady Chargers. Ball sent forward once again, but it's just a bit too long. And now number 1 will have it for Cavaliers. Wilhelm, she sends it up to number 12, Sophie Terrell. And now she's defended by a couple people, but she'll push her way in there and get the ball right back, and they'll call her on a foul. And the ball will return back to the Carroll Chargers. There's a nice high send in there. Headed away. Number 11 picks it up. She turns. She fires. And it's defended well by the goalie there. Great job by the goalie. She has 2 saves here already in this first half. The ball sent over the top, out of bounds. And we have a host of subs coming in, back in, for the Cavaliers. So the goalie for the Cavaliers has been tested early and often here in the first half. And she has 3 saves already and only 1 goal given up. 15:50 remains here in the first half. Here's a kick. They try to get up to Wilhelm. She's got it. She'll turn around. She misfires there. And now Carroll once again will control the ball. The ball's kind of chipped over the top as it deflects. And a good clear there by Bryn Sigler, who has played some really good defense here in the first half for the Lady Cavaliers, especially on that backside. There's a free ball that gets into the middle. It's deflected out of bounds, and it'll, I believe, be a corner kick for Carroll. It'll be number 11 who will take the kick, Toscos. And Carroll put 5 players right at the 54 line, and now they'll scatter all over. The ball's a little short, and the Cavaliers play some good defense there. Only 1 person back there for the Cavaliers if they get a run out, and that's Peters. And now the players all get back to their natural position. Nice job by the Cavaliers defense right there. Now they get a control. It's number 8, Meredith Wojciechowski, who has the ball, and she gives it up. And now Carroll has it once again as they look to set up their offense. They'll go back from right to left. Good position there by the Carroll player, Hoot. Kelsey Hoot, who had the ball, and then it was taken away. And then it deflects back off of the player, and now Peters has it for the Cavaliers. And now they have a run. I think send it through the middle. Peters on a run over there to the right side. Peters now sends it forward for number 10, Marion Dixon, and then it's defended once again by Carroll. Peters comes over to play some defense over there, bounces off one of the Cavaliers player and goes right back to Carroll. And now Carroll tries to push it back up the field. They'll get it in the middle of the field. Here's a long shot from the outside. It goes over the goal and out of bounds. 13:41 remains here in the first half. Goal kick to come up here for the Lady Cavaliers. Here's the kick. Sent right into the middle of the field. 3 Cavaliers surrounded, but Carroll comes up with it. Nice dribble there for Carroll. And once again, Sigler there to stop it for the Lady Cavaliers. Hoot has it, just a freshman. Some good defense there by number 16. That's Haley Hobbs. Carroll once again will control. They've got numbers here. Where they are playing at right now is where the thickest part of the grass is on the whole field. And the ball stops right on the white line. Directly on the white line. I don't know if I've ever seen that before, but the ball rolled all the way to the end and stopped on the white line. Nobody knew exactly what to do, and I'm not sure who they awarded it's I believe a throw-in. It is a throw-in for the Cavaliers. Wilhelm, she'll try to control it. She gives the ball up to Carroll. Carroll sent it in the middle. Sigler there. She'll defend it, and it'll go out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick to the Cavaliers. No, they're going to call a corner. A corner for the Lady Chargers. More subs to come in. We've got 5 new subs running on the field for the Lady Chargers. Trying to see who we've got down here. Number 11 will take the corner kick. Eva Toscos again. She will have the corner. That's sent into the middle and nicely done by the goalie, and she'll run out and dive on the ball and stop any further action by Carroll. So good cross there by Toscos, and now Canterbury looking to get something going here late in the first half. Here's her chance. They're going to send it out to the outside, but it's taken away by Carroll, and they'll swing it back to one of the defenders. She'll kick it forward and controlled now by Toscos. She sends it forward to Schulter. Nice cross, but nobody there. Now there's a kick right at the goalie, point blank. The 5th shot here in the first half for the Lady Chargers. There's a kick, the ball will bounce through all the defenders and go into the Cavaliers side of the field. Now it will be sent forward. Wilhelm, she'll come back, and nice defense there by the Lady Cavaliers as they played numbers on the Carroll Chargers. And Carroll will get a throw in here. Number 18 to throw it in, Reagan Leonard. She'll get it into Toscos, who tries to get it over shoulder. It goes over her shoulder and out of bounds. Throw in for the Cavaliers. Another throw in for the Cavaliers as number 24 came rushing in there, Sydney Schmitz, and she knocked it out for Carroll. A nice try here by the Cavaliers. They had a run going, stuffed quickly by the Carroll defense. Here's a ball sent through and a shot on the goal. It goes off to the left side of the goal, stays in bounds. And I think that was Callie Geiger. And the ball sent in, and I believe Toscos scores. Eva Toscos late here at the 9:35 mark scores the second goal of the game for the Carroll Chargers. And the ball will be sent back to the midfield, so 1 goal for Schulter and 1 goal for Toscos here in the first half. 2-0 Carroll. Officials now get back in position here as we get ready to have a free kick here, and another sub will come back in for the Cavaliers as number, I believe that is 13, who may have been injured on that last play, trying to defend Toscos. Carroll once again, they will control. They'll send it into the middle there. And there is that player again. And then the goalie comes in and just stops it right there. She's had enough. Gabby Caron there, the goalie, she's been tested a lot here in the first half and has done pretty well, all things considering as many shots and runs that Carroll has had on the goal. Here's a nice play by Carroll. Shot, but it's right at the goalie, and she is in perfect position once again to stop another goal chance. She's going to need a break at halftime. She'll kick it forward, and it's controlled again, once again by Carroll. Geiger tries to get it, bounces off a defender, and now the Cavaliers have it. They'll send it forward, but they got no numbers back there, and the Lady Chargers will have it. The goalie for Carroll doesn't even need to be on the field right now. Here's another ball sent forward as Toscos comes up with it. She'll send it right at the goalie. I think it's gonna cross in front, stay in bounds, and goes. Geiger tried to kick it over the goalie's head, and it still stays in bounds. So we've gone right to left and left all the way back to right. And here's a chance once again for Carroll, but it's nicely defended, and only one player now. Miriam Dixon was the only player out there for the Lady Cavaliers to try to get that ball. Geiger has it. Now she'll send it back, and then she'll go on a run right down the sideline. And there's an offsides, a clear offsides. Has two players for the Chargers were too far behind the defenders there, and a nice offside call. Mackenzie Wilhelm here to kick the ball for the Cavaliers. She looks up the field looking for Peters, but the ball's short. And now Carroll once again controls. Ball deflects, and now Peters has it. She'll send it into the middle, and this is about as far down the field as we've seen the Cavaliers here in the first half. The ball will still be controlled by the Cavaliers. They'll have a throw in. We have 4 new subs coming in for the Cavaliers. Maybe a little offense for defense here as they have the control the ball on the other side of the field in the Carroll territory. Another ball knocked out of bounds and another throw in for the Lady Cavaliers. And another throw in for the Lady Cavaliers. They're slowly moving the ball up the field on the deflections. Oh, a heck of a collision right on the other side of midfield, and we'll see who they're going to call this on. They're going to call a foul on, I believe, the Chargers. And now Wilhelm will have the free kick here. It's one of the officials has some words for some of the fans. And there's a deep ball in there, and it's deflected off to the left side of the goalie. And now the Chargers look to just clear it. And now the Cavaliers have a chance here. They're getting closer to the goal. The right idea, just nobody on a run there. And now just a little scrum there. And it is played in there, and it's right to the goalie. And it's the first time she's got to touch the ball here in the first half. And the goal kick to clear it out. Oh, it bounces over the defender. Callie Geiger tries to get it, and Toscos will hit it, and it goes out of bounds off of Bryn Siegler. Carroll will throw it in. 5 minutes remain here in the first half. Carroll elect just to retreat here a little bit and reset their offense. They'll go from the center to the back and then over to the right, and now is cleared forward once again by the Cavaliers. Cavaliers look to have a little bit more of the fresher legs here late in this first half. Carroll controls, and they'll go all the way from the right now around to the left, and they've got some numbers up there. Callie Geiger gets it, kicks it up to herself, but there's Wilhelm there. She'll clear it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in for the Lady Chargers. .417 remains here in the first half. And here's the throw in for the Chargers. That was Hoot who threw it in. A nice kick over the top there. They tried to get it, I believe that was to Callie Geiger. Nothing there. Toscos has it. Some good dribbling there. They're going to call her with an elbow. She kind of pushed the defender off with her elbow, and that's a good call. The foul against Toscos will give the ball back to the Cavaliers. Wilhelm sends it forward, goes over the head of one of the Cavaliers. Actually, that was number 13 that sent it forward. Emma Case went over Wilhelm and hit the player from Carroll. It went out of bounds, and now a throw in with 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Quickly thrown in and controlled by Wilhelm. She'll get it up the field. Now Carroll once again with some good defense gets the ball right back. Geiger to control the ball on the left side. She sends it up to Toscos, and they're going to call an offsides. The official right on that one. A free kick here for the Cavaliers. They'll look up. They shot it deep. It was a good shot there. Just nobody there for the Lady Cavaliers. Chargers have it, and they'll come around all the way to the right side now as they move left to right in the Road Blues, and the ball will be sent back in, and it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Chargers. Look to see if they try to push forward here. They do. They get it up to Toscos, and she misses and kicks about 2 inches of grass with her cleat. Schulter with another nice play there. Lex just let the ball go right by her and play some offense. 1:55 remains here in the first half as Toscos gets it. She's banged over there. No call. She tries to get it in the middle. That was, I think, actually a handball. They didn't call it, so it'll be a throw-in for Carroll. Toscos throws it in, finds number 24, Sydney Schmitz, and now she's all alone, and now she'll go right in the middle. There's a kick off a little bit of a missed kick there. Number 5, Madison Rudolph, kicked it off the side of her foot and went out of bounds in a goal kick with a little over 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Here's a kick, sent out to about midfield. Controlled there shortly by the Cavaliers, and now back to Carroll. Schmitz will bring it up. Nobody stops her. And she'll take a shot at the goal. It'll deflect out of bounds and be a corner kick with just 45 seconds remaining here in the first half. Can they get a goal kick in? The ball's down there. Toscos to take that kick. One player in the middle for the Carroll Chargers. She's standing next to the goalie, and 5 players standing out at the 54 box top of the line there. Now they will run in. Here's the cross. It's a header. Hits the top of the crossbar by the Carroll player. I believe that was number 5, Rudolph. Siegler will wisely kick it out of bounds. 12 seconds remain. Here's a throw-in. Schmitz has it. 6 seconds remains, and now the Cavaliers control the ball. There probably will be no shot here as the first half will come to a conclusion with the Lady Carroll Chargers leading on the road at Canterbury 2-0. And we're back here at Canterbury High School as Canterbury right away gets the ball up the field, but now they've turned it back over as number 11, Toscos there. She runs in there and bangs around a little bit, and now Carroll looks to push the ball forward. Once again, they controlled the ball for the majority of the first half. The Cavaliers got a little bit of something going. They're late, about under the last 5 minutes of the first half, and this will be a throw-in across the field from us. They'll throw it in, and looks like it'll be picked up by Aubrey Vance. She'll cross, and right there is the goalie for the Cavaliers, Gabby Karen. She's been tested the entire game. She's only given up 2 goals on about 8 shots, so she's done really well, and she had one really nice play in the first half. Carroll looks to control once again, but the Cavaliers get it, and now it's taken away, and now Callie Geiger kicks it off the foot of number 5, Savannah Hollis. Carroll will throw it in. It's controlled there by Tosco. She'll turn and run right into 2 Cavaliers defenders. Can the Cavaliers mount some offense here in the second half? That ball's sent in and then headed off, and then she kicks it back off her own head, and she'll kick it down the right side. It'll be sent out of bounds. Be a throw-in now to the Lady Chargers. And now the Cavaliers look to try to control, but it's taken away by the Chargers. And now they'll push forward. Both players just kind of tripped over each other's feet. And Callie Geiger now, she'll come up the left side and she'll try to kick it into the middle. Nobody there for the Lady Chargers. Quickly, number 19 kicks it, hits the top of the crossbar, and now it's loose in the middle of the box. And out comes the goalie, Gabby Karen, and she will stop it once again. So after a shot, I believe, by number 5, Madison Rudolph, that's the second ball she has kicked in this game where she's hit the crossbar. There's a collision there, and they're going to call a foul on the Cavaliers. And now the Chargers will have the ball, and they will be moving from right to left in their road blues. Rudolph to take the kick here. They'll set up 3 players to the right, and she'll kick it right into the middle. And that ball's deflected into the box. Geiger tries to get to it, but the goalie will have none of that for the Cavaliers, and she gets the ball one more time, and she'll look to get the ball down the field. The Chargers have 5 defensive players in the backside, and they'll still control the ball. They're on the right side, and Carroll has it, and now there's a bunch of players in the middle, and an elbow called on, I believe it was on Toscos once again. So she's got her second elbowing here in the second half. Here's a kick by Wilhelm. She'll go down the left side. It's headed back forward for Carroll. And Sigler there, she deflects it, and the ball's in the middle of the field, anybody's ball. Then Rudolph picks it up. She'll send it forward now to Toscos, who kind of loses her step. Now she'll kick it and kick it right off the defender, and she gets her own loose ball. Toscos now back into the middle to number 16. That's Overlay, and she'll get it up the field now to Callie Geiger, who sends it into the middle. It's deflected off the goalie and will be a side kick for the Carroll Chargers. Or no, they're going to call the ball was not deflected, and it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Cavaliers. Once again, 5 defenders back for the Chargers. Here's the kick into the middle of the field. Once again, controlled by the Cavaliers, and then they send it forward, try to find Peters up there, and she cannot get to the ball, and now it'll come down over here on the left side right in front of us. And they'll send it forward up to Geiger. Geiger will go down the left side, use the sideline. She'll get the return pass, and now another return pass back to Toscos. A little give and go down that left side. It'll deflect out of bounds and be a throw-in for the Chargers. Johnson to throw it in for the Chargers. She looks up, throws a little bit high. Callie Geiger corrals it and controls it, and then she gives it away to Peters. And they'll call it out of bounds. And another throw in for the Chargers. Good positioning there by Tosco, so she just used her body to ward off the defenders and gave control to the Lady Chargers, and that ball will be sent long and out of bounds. And another goal kick for Gabby Caron, the goalie for the Cavaliers. Here's the kick. It curves and goes back into the middle of the field, goes right by a couple players, and now the Cavaliers look to control the ball up the field now to Peters. She has no numbers because there's 5 defensive players back, and the ball sent forward, but picked up nicely by the Cavaliers and then given away to Overlay, and she'll look to push it back up. And nice play there by number 1, Mackenzie Wilhelm. Overlay with the ball once again. She'll go to the right side. And up the field quickly will become number 12, Messman. For Carroll, she'll kick it into the middle. Nice job by the defense of the Cavaliers there. Once again, Carroll has control of the ball. They'll kick it out to the right side, see if they try to send a ball through the box. They do. It's like a corner kick, but there's a goalie. It deflects off the goalie, and nicely defended by number 13, Emma Case. 32-25 remains here in the second half. Carroll leads 2-0. Case to kick the goal kick here. And it looks like we have some subs ready to come back in for the Cavaliers. I believe Siegler will sit down. Here's a kick. Down the left side, deflected forward by the Chargers. Now the Cavaliers get the ball back, kick it into the middle. Two girls there for the Cavaliers. See if they can control the ball. They do. They try to kick the ball forward once again. The Cavaliers do. They're getting closer and closer to midfield. Some good defense by Wilhelm. Rudolph controls now for the Chargers. She'll kick it forward. The flag is up, and that will be offsides on Callie Geiger of the Lady Chargers. So good run by Geiger, but she unfortunately was just a little too far ahead of the defenders and is called for offsides. And they'll be able to kick the ball from where the offsides occurred. Free kick from just outside the goal box. Here's a kick kicked off her feet. Oh, goes right through the feet of Callie Geiger and controlled now by Rudolph by the Chargers. Toscos has it, and she'll look to swing the ball back around. She'll go backwards first. Carroll to control. They'll send it up that right sideline once again. Wisely kept in bounds. Now Overlay once again up there to get the ball. Peters comes in and knocks the ball away. Oh, they had a chance there, the Cavaliers did, and they gave the ball up, and now Overlay will try to send it into the middle. It deflects off of one Cavaliers player and will go out of bounds and be a corner kick for the Carroll Chargers. If the Cavaliers could just get a ball off of these corner kicks, they would have a chance of getting some numbers forward and being able to put some pressure on the Carroll Chargers. I believe it's Tosco's way over there to take that corner. She'll send it in. She sends it up a little bit high into the box, and it's controlled quickly by the Cavaliers, and then it deflects back around, and now Rudolph tries to get it for the Chargers. She has it. She'll go backwards here. Good defense there by Bryn Ziegler. Bryn Ziegler, just a freshman, out there competing against juniors and seniors. And that ball will be a throw-in now for the Cavaliers. Oh, we thought one player was going to throw it in, and she'll give it up to somebody else, and here's the throw. Controlled by, can the Cavaliers come up with that loose ball? They do not. Instead, it's the Chargers. Now the ball just bounces around in the middle. And once again, now the Cavaliers have control. Can they keep control of it? No, the Chargers take it away once again, and they'll reverse the ball. They'll go all the way back into the backfield on their side of the field, come back all the way around, and now they will just play some ball control in there, and they'll send it up, looking for Geiger. Nothing there. There's a defender for the Cavaliers, and Callie Geiger now wisely just kicks it back, and now there's a chance for the Cavaliers. The ball deflects off a couple defensive players, and the Cavaliers are pushing the ball forward here just a little bit more here, almost midway through the second half of this match. Overlay has it. Now she'll give it up to Rudolph. Rudolph will send it through. Toscos onside. She timed that perfectly. She looks to get her second goal, and she doesn't get called for the push. She kicks it with the left foot and will score. And I don't know if they're calling somebody. Oh, they're letting the subs come in. So at 27-47, Tosco scores her second goal. She went in with the right foot and stopped and kicked it with the left and bent it in right over the goalie for her second goal of the game. The Carroll Lady Chargers lead 3-0 here, almost halfway through this second half. Cavaliers control here. Wilhelm had the ball shortly, and it does get forward. But Rudolph wisely comes back and just uses some positioning here and gets it up to Callie Geiger. Callie Geiger, a member of the Lady Chargers basketball team as well. And number 19 now moved the ball up quickly. That is long. She sends it forward, deflects off the goalie, and now she's out of position. Wisely, she slides and kicks it forward. A nice tackle there by the goalie. Schmitz gets it forward. Now she stops. She sends it through. Can they stay on side here? There's a cross once again. It goes all the way through the goal crease, and we'll go out and we'll see. It's going to be a corner kick. A corner kick. No, I guess it will not be. It'll be a goal kick for, looks like Wilhelm. Nope, that would be Case once again back there to kick the ball. There's a ball sent into the middle of the field. Then it's picked up by the Cavaliers. Wilhelm misses on the swing there. Rudolph had it momentarily from Callie Geiger. Now the ball bounces over. It'll go off the head. Oh, they said that ball did not go off her head and was out of bounds. Now a quick throw in. Wisely done by Carroll, because that ball definitely bounced off number 14's head. Rudolph now, she'll cross it back across. And they'll look to go forward. A nice pass up the field. That'll keep everybody on side. That ball deflects off a shoulder and goes out of bounds. And it will be a corner kick for Carroll. So Siegler must have knocked that ball out of bounds. And it looks like once again Toscos will take this corner. The Chargers start 5 players at the top of the 54 box, and they will all run in as she runs up to the ball. They have one right in the middle, which is number 15. She looks to get it, goes right by her. And nice job by Karen, the goalie for the Cavaliers, as she comes up and gets another ball. She's going to need an ice bath after this game. And she'll kick it forward, goes off the side of her foot and heads up the left side of the field. Controlled by Carroll. They'll swing it all the way back around. Now they'll go to the center. Rudolph will have it once again. She's got 3 players forward, now 4. Schulters has it. Nice defense over there by number 11, Gabby Hamilton for the Cavaliers. And Schmitz will be fouled on that by Gabby Hamilton. It'll be a free kick now for the Chargers. And Carroll will send all but 3 players forward here on this free kick. Carroll will have 4 players, actually make that now 6 players all the way around on the left side of the field. Here's a kick, the left-footed kick. Into the middle, Rudolph tries to get to it. She does, but now it's a loose ball in the middle, and up came Tosco. She was looking for her 3rd goal of the game, and it flects off of Siegler out of bounds. Once again, a corner kick for the Carroll Lady Chargers. And we have 3 new subs coming in. Number 15 will go down right by the goalie. That is Krista Jackson. And now that once again the 5 players start at the top of the 54 box. Toscos will kick it in there. Once again, oh, it's deflected around and out of bounds. Another corner as the ball deflected off the goalie and out of bounds. And throw in once again for the Carroll Lady Chargers. They control. Schmitz takes a shot at the goal, and nice plays by Karen as she has had many shots she has stopped in this match. 22:53 remains here in this match. Carroll leads 3-0. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports and like our Facebook page, SummitCitySports.com. Carroll once again controls, and they'll come up the left sides, and that's Hoot who will have the ball, and she's defended nicely there by the Cavaliers, and they'll send it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in by Hoot. 2 more subs come in. As the clock ticks down towards 22 minutes here in this match. A good throw in there, controlled now by Schmitz. Julia Till threw that in. Good cross there by Hoot. Defended well, kicks off the side of the foot, and now the Cavaliers have the ball. Can they get something going up the field? They don't. There's a ball sent to the middle, but instead it's picked up by Rudolph for the Chargers. She sends it forward to Toscos. Toscos, a very physical player. She's lethal from either the right foot or the left foot. She'll stop and reverse play and go back to the right. She'll take a shot. It deflects and goes in the net. So at the 21:35 mark, Toscos comes up with their 3rd goal of the game. 4 new players return to the match for the Cavaliers. And we have another sub come in. Toscos will take a seat. Looks like Callie Geiger will replace her and play in the midfield. Peters to control, and she sends it back, but Callie Geiger read that right away and took off after the ball and almost got it there. Now she gets it and gives it up to Rudolph. Rudolph to Schmitz, and now up the field. Nobody there for Carroll as they had a run on, and a nice pass. That ball will deflect, they're going to say, off of the Lady Cavaliers, and the Chargers have a quick throw in. And Schulter's over there. She'll have it. She'll give it up. Peters had it for just a second, and she tried to kick it back, and it's picked up by Schulters, who has a goal in this match. She'll try and get it. She's defended by 2 Cavaliers players, and it'll be a corner kick for the Carroll Chargers. And over to take it, I think it's Callie Geiger. It is Callie Geiger. She'll take the kick from the right side. They'll set Schulters now. She'll stand next to the goalie. And there's a Schmitz gets it, and she kicks it off the side of her foot, and a little bit weak. And Karen there once again to stop the ball from going in the net. She'll kick the ball, super high kick here, try to be controlled by Peters, goes under her foot. And now Schmitz controls for Carroll. Once again, she'll send it back to number 2. That's Mullins. Over to 21, Bordenstein. Now Carroll just looking to play some ball control here late in this second half as we've gone under the halfway mark here in the second half. Ball kicks forward by Cavaliers and then deflects back right to Schulters. And she'll send it forward, looking for Geiger, and defended well once again by the Lady Cavaliers. Here's a goal kick once again, bounces off the back of Wilhelm. Now she gets it. She'll send it forward. Now the Cavaliers with a chance here. They don't have numbers, but the ball is on the Carroll side of the field, but not for long as Schmitz gets the loose ball, and now she'll turn up. Carroll's got to be careful here on that they don't get caught running off the offsides, and number 10 commits a foul there for Miriam Dixon with a foul for the Lady Cavaliers. It'll be a free kick now for the Chargers. 18:56 remains here in the second half. The ball curves and deflected by Wilhelm forward. Dixon gets it now, and she'll get it forward for the Cavaliers. And I think the ball deflected off the defensive. Yes, it did, and that would be a free throw in for the Cavaliers. They look to go quick. Now look to see if they swing the. Ooh, they were able to swing this ball back around to Wilhelm. She had a lot of green over here. Instead, they tried to go back in the middle, and it's nicely defended by the Carroll Chargers. Rudolph controls now, and now it was defended well, and now the ball sent forward. That ball goes off of each player. Nicely controlled by the Cavaliers. Emma Case with some good defense there. Peters tries to get it in the middle, and Ziegler tries to come up with it, but Callie Geiger's the first one there, and she'll kick it forward, and looks like the goalie will come up with it. She does once again. 17:50 remains here in this match. 4-0 Carroll. They have pretty much controlled the pace of play the entire night. Dixon tried to control it, went off her foot, and now Schmitz has it. She'll kick it forward. Peters over there with Schmitz. Nicely done. Rudolph now will control. The combination of Rudolph, Schmitz, Callie Geiger, and Toscos is a nice 4 players to have in your midfield and your forwards. Offside once again as the flag goes up. And the Cavaliers will have the ball. Gabby Hamilton to kick the ball forward now. And the ball will go into the backside, and Rudolph tried to control it, bounce off her head, and be a free throw in as another sub will come in for the Cavaliers as Wilhelm will check out. Now wait for the player to get off the field, and then they will start play once again with 16:26 remaining here in the match. Nice job by Marion Dixon there. She helped control the ball. It stays in. Nice job that she collides there now with Rudolph, and I believe they'll give that ball to actually, yes, they will give the ball to the Cavaliers. Peters to throw it in. Nope, she'll give it up now to number 5, Savannah Hollis, and she'll throw it forward. Nice job. The ball deflects once again off the back of Rudolph. Peters had the right idea, just didn't execute properly there. Now Schulters goes after the ball. She misses it. And number 11, Gabby Hamilton, with some good defense over there. Carroll, though, they just are in the right spot at the whole time. They keep good spacing on the field at all times. And now they'll look to reverse the ball as they go backwards. Now forwards quickly to Geiger. And now she'll go back, and it'll be a free throw in for the Lady Cavaliers. Ball taken away again, once again by Schmitz, and then she'll deflect it off of the Cavaliers player, and it'll be a free throw in for the Chargers. Carroll quickly up to Geiger. Now she gets by the defender, and they've got some numbers forward. Quickly back on defense. Nice defense by the Cavaliers. Number 5, Savannah Hollis, with some good defense there. She sprinted back as she was upfield to get in front of, I believe that was Hoot, as she beat her down the field, and that stopped the run by Callie Geiger. She tried to get it in the middle to Hoot, but the defense was just too good for the Cavaliers. Schmitz, she controls. She'll go up the right side. She gets by one defender. Goes in the middle to Callie Geiger. Now she'll try to take a shot. It's deflected away once again by the good defense of the Cavaliers. Now the ball, once again, it'll deflect through. And right there is the goalie once again for the Cavaliers. We're under 14 minutes remaining here for Hancock Field on the campus of the Canterbury Cavaliers. Dixon now, she'll go up. Oh, she lays a lick on the Carroll player, and the ball goes back, and now back to Carroll as Ziegler. Dixon, she's playing some inspired ball. She's just going after anything out there. This number 2 now. Mullins controls, and she'll kick it forward, and she's got Schulters running down the right side. Geiger in the middle, Hoot on the other side. She'll send it in the middle, and it goes in for Callie Geiger, her first goal at the 13-18 mark here of this match. So good pass from Schulters into the middle to Callie Geiger, as she's had quite a few runs and nothing to show for it until right now. Be a penalty on Carroll. Cavaliers will control. Are you still running? Now with Dixon, she tried to control for the Cavaliers and is taken away by Rudolph. She gets it up to Mullins. Now they'll go down the right side, kick it over the top, and try to get a run on here once again as a Carroll player outruns all the defensive players down there for the Cavaliers. And she looks to see, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Carroll Chargers. Here's a corner. It's sent in, deflected away by Marion Dixon. Marion Dixon with a lot of energy here in the second half for the Lady Cavaliers. Mullins controls now for the Chargers. She'll set it down the right side. See if they can get a cross out of this. They do, and the ball's now right in the middle, and Hoot takes a swing as it bounced way high in the air. She deflects it out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick to the Lady Cavaliers. Case to have the kick in here. "11 minutes remains here in this match." Here's the run up and the kick, and it's a low kick. Deflects off the Carroll player, and Rudolph picks it up for the Carroll Chargers. She'll look up and trying to find Hoot. Hoot will turn upfield, and she's bumped there by Siegler. Rudolph controls once again. She'll send it back to number 7. That's Till. Now Till all the way into the backside of the field, and now they'll reverse the ball all the way back around from left all the way to right. And now they'll have a run up that right side as they are staying on side. They're looking for, it looks like, oh, nice. Did that go in? No, it went over the goal. The angle from here looked like it bounced off the back and came out, but it did not. 10 minutes remains here from Hancock Field on the campus of Canterbury. Subs to come in now. My eyes deceived me there as it looked like that ball went in, but it did not. More subs for the Cavaliers. And now once again the Chargers up the field quickly, and another shot on goal, and it goes wide left. It'll be another goal kick for the Cavaliers. So number 15 takes a shot there. That was Krista Jackson, but it sails wide left. Here's the ball sent up, and it's going to go over midfield, quickly corralled by the Carroll Chargers. And now Jackson will have it once again. And nice defense there by Dixon as she kind of faked like she was going to get the ball, and then the goalie, Karen, comes out and picks up the ball for the Cavaliers. She'll boot the ball into the center of the field. It bounces off of Rudolph. She'll control, and they'll turn around. Schmitz will turn around, and she'll have it. She'll move up the field. Nice defense there by the Cavaliers. Rudolph tried a little slick move there, and it didn't work, and now a couple players. They're going to call a foul on Rudolph. And some of the Chargers fans don't agree. The official says, I think that was a foul. And now the Cavaliers will have a chance to kick the ball maybe as deep as they've had the ball the entire match. There's a ball sent in, but it's going to be controlled by the Chargers. Dixon tries to get it, goes over her and past Wilhelm, and now it's going to be sent forward to Hoot, and I believe she was onside. And some nice defense there. There'll be a push in the back and a foul on Hoot of Carroll as she pushed down the defender. I believe that was Siegler. Oh, and now the two players are going to get into it, and now we're going to have a penalty. I don't know if we're going to have a yellow card. We're going to have a yellow card on number 22, Hoot. So Siegler and Hoot get into it a little bit here at the end. And looks like they're going to take the freshman out, or she's being sent off the field. And Callie Geiger will replace the freshman. So Geiger, the junior, will replace the freshman, Hoot, as the official writes down what happened there. Just a little bit of pushing and shoving right there at the end of the play. It looks like we're ready to start play. 7:45 remains here in this match. Here's the kick. Goes by a couple players. It goes all the way on the other side of the field. And now the Chargers have it. Once again, they look to push the ball back up the field. They're looking to complete the shutout here. Number 4 down there for the Lady Cavaliers, Bryn Siegler once again. So Savannah Hollis was the player that was mixing it up with Hoot of Carroll. There's a giveaway by the Chargers. The Cavaliers have the ball, but they kick it right to Rudolph. Carroll controls right side. Rudolph all the way over, and is wisely kept in bounds there. Then kicked out of bounds, I believe, by number 11, Gabby Hamilton. Here's the free throw in. Controlled now by Schmitz. She'll turn around and find some wide open space over there on that right side. She'll send it into a crossing Callie Geiger, but it goes, I believe, right between the two of them. They're going to call off of the goalie and a corner kick. It is a corner kick now for the Carroll Lady Chargers. No, they're going to call. No, now they reverse it, and it will be a goal kick now for the Cavaliers. Here's the run up the boot. It goes through everybody once again. The ball sent forward back the other way now. Nice kick there by number 15. And she tries to push her way through, and nothing happens there. No penalty, nothing. We play on as we roll down to the 5-minute mark left here in the match. Schmidt, she'll control. She'll look up. 4 defenders around her. And now Wilhelm kicks it forward, and then it's booted back forward once again by Carroll. Wilhelm now with the ball in the middle of the field. She'll send it forward. Here's a chance for the Cavaliers. See if Dixon can come up with that loose ball. Instead, it's Callie Geiger who runs all the way across the field and gets the ball. Actually, I believe that was Overlay instead of Geiger. Ball will deflect into the bench, and it'll be a free throw in for the Cavaliers. 5 minutes even remain here in this match. Carroll leads 5-0. Here's a free throw in. Not much on that ball, and it's picked off by Carroll. Now given up back to the Cavaliers. The ball just kind of hanging around in the middle of the field. Dixon will turn around and send it forward. It deflects forward now. Here's a chance. Peters, misses the ball. And now Carroll has it once again as number 19 with some good defense. Bailey Long moves it up the field to Krista Jackson. Aubrey Vance over there. She'll control the ball. She'll come up the right side. She'll stop. Fakes again, and now she'll come back to the middle. A good pass forward. Picked up by Schmitz. The ball still being controlled over there. No call. They'll play on. And now the Cavaliers will send it forward and out of their zone and back on the other side of the field, and it'll be a free throw in for Carroll. Vince goes after it, bounces off the defensive player and out of bounds. Another throw in for Carroll. 3:30 remains here in this match. Ball sent forward. Krista Jackson, the only player down there for Carroll. And now Wilhelm picks it up, and she'll clear it. And it'll come out of bounds right in front of us. As number 7 will throw it in, that is Julia Till. She'll go forward to Geiger, now back to Till. Till fakes, falls down. Maybe the ground's getting a little bit slick right now. Some of the dews coming up. And on the ground is Wilhelm. She'll shake it off. She got up quickly, and she's ready to go. Julia Till commits the foul, and number 13 will have the kick here. That will be Emma Case, and she kicks it quickly forward to Dixon. And Cavaliers once again had a chance to go forward, but it's well defended by the Chargers. Till will kick it forward. It'll be picked up by Schmidt. She's got to run there by Callie Geiger. She'll go up the left side, and now she'll try to cross it through the middle. Nobody home for Carroll. It goes all the way over to Vince. She'll have it. She'll get around one defender, and then it's quickly sent away there by Bryn Ziegler, who's had a really good defensive game tonight. 2 minutes remains. Ball sent forward once again, and there's the goalie once again for the Cavaliers. Karen will kick the ball forward. It's going to go towards the left, controlled by Dixon, and then given away to Vincent. Now, Carroll gives it away, and now they get it right back. Schmitz looks to get this ball. She collides with one player, bounces off, controls the ball, now comes back towards the middle, turns and fires, and there's Callie Geiger. Good defense once again by Hollis. So Hollis with the good defense, and she's rewarded by clearing the ball forward. It'll be a throw-in for Carroll with just over a minute remaining here in this match. Quickly a throw-in here. Schmitz has it. She gives it up to and now it comes right back into the middle. Krista Jackson was right on the ball, and she kicked it off her foot, and great defensive play there by the goalie for the Cavaliers as she comes up with another big save. Karen will kick it forward. We're under 30 seconds remaining here in this match. Carroll controls in the middle of the field. Carroll looks to push forward one last time as we click down here now to about 20 seconds remaining. Here's a throw in for Carroll. They're not done yet. They're still trying to push forward. Vince has the ball. And now the Lady Chargers will just send it back and run the clock out here as Julia Till has the ball. She'll get around the defender and go forward once again. And the ball sent back, and now that will do it as the final score. The Lady Chargers of Carroll go on the road tonight and beat the Lady Cavaliers of 5-0. Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports and like our Facebook page, SummitCitySports.com. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have any questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Once again from Hancock Field on the campus of Canterbury High School, it is the Lady Chargers over the Lady Cavaliers, 5-0. For my cameraman, I'm Ryan Dellinger, and you've been watching high school soccer on SummitCitySports.com.